Hello everybody, I'm John.
I'm Matt.
And you're watching
Matt Reviews.
That's right. And this is our Dragon Ball Z movie marathon, movie number, what, 7?
Yeah.
7. And this one is
Super Android 13.
Sorry about that. Yeah, Super Android 13 now. Just like Cooler, I have to go to the show and talk about the show. I know. But if you don't set up who Super Android 13 is, it ain't gonna make a whole lot of sense, you know? Alright.
Yeah.
Way back in Dragon Ball, before Dragon Ball Z, one of Goku's villains was a guy named Dr. Gero, who was the leader of the Red Ribbon Army.
The Red Ribbon Army.
Yes. Now we fast forward to Dragon Ball Z, when Vegeta's son, whose name is
Trunks,
comes from the future, 20 years in the future, to warn Goku that androids are going to attack the Earth and really destroy it, because in his time, androids have taken over the world. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we got the androids and we got Dr. Gero. The androids end up killing Dr. Gero, Goku ends up killing the androids, blah. You know, it all leads to Cell in the show, but we ain't worried about Cell. We now fast forward to this movie. Dr. Gero is, of course, killed by androids 17 and 18. Mm-hmm. Right?
He gets punched in the chest.
He gets punched in the chest.
And blows up.
Well, underneath his laboratory, there's a secret lab where Dr. Gero is making even more powerful androids by the name of 15, 14, and
13.
Who is the leader of the group. So,
there's
a bunch of androids. There's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, and 13.
And Dr. Gero.
And Dr. Gero is number 20. He made himself an android, remember?
Sorry.
Yeah, watch request, some things have been ripped up here. Anyways. Alright, so the movie begins in a very odd way with Trunks, future Trunks.
Yeah, I was like...
Yeah, what's he doing here? Krillin, Master Roshi, and Oolong waiting for Miss Universe pageant.
And, of course, Master Roshi...
Roshi's being a perv.
As
always.
In his glasses, you can see girls.
He's like, wow. And Goku and Gohan and Chi-Chi are shopping. Right?
Hold that thought. I gotta walk this out of the way. That's disgusting.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
While they're eating dinner together, Android 15 and 14 show up and cause mayhem. Right?
Yeah, and they keep walking through stuff.
Yeah, well, it's pretty cool. Eventually, Goku and Trunks get him out into the open, but they don't realize that they're right above Dr. Gero's secret lab, which Android 13. And the way you gotta understand is, the lower the number, the stronger the android.
I was supposed to be different than that.
No, 13 is the strongest, and he is awakened, and he begins to help, basically whoop up on the Z fighters.
Oh my god. Android 13 cusses.
Yes, he's also a redneck.
I know we've heard cussing in Dragon Ball Z before, like but he said...
I'll even do it.
Yeah, you do it.
Alright. I'm going to not censor myself, so here we go. He delivers this line, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. He's like, I was designed to whip your ass. But
I was programmed.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. But,
design, program, whatever.
And eventually, Android 15 and 14 are defeated. 13 absorbs their chips and energy circuits.
And he goes through his tits.
And he becomes Super Android 13. It's up to the Z Fighters to stop him.
I don't see what chips have to go through his head and his chest area.
I don't know.
Why? Well, it could just go through his head though.
Well, we just now got to the plot synopsis and we're 4 minutes in. Like I hate
God,
that's why I hate having
plot.
part of the show because it's so hard. Because if you don't just set up who Dr. Gero is, they're not going to understand who's Super
Like,
Android.
who's Dr. Jerome?
Yeah,
I bet some people won't even care.
that's true.
Probably just said Dr. Jerome.
Dr. Gero's a dude.
Yeah, he's just one dude that has a brain cap.
He does. Alright, so what did you think about Super Android 13?
This one, I actually like this one.
Yeah, this one was. And this was the first of the Dragon Ball Z movies that I haven't seen. This is one of the only ones, just like 3 or 4 I haven't seen. And this was one of them. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, Super Android 13, it's kind of offensive in a way. He just starts walking around with a cap that says red ribbon. And he says, in his country accent, I'm like, that's not right.
No, he doesn't have a very good country accent.
And how do Japanese know about that? I didn't know there was rednecks in Japan.
I guess the rednecks are known worldwide. One thing I loved about this one was no more metal. They went back to original score.
Yes, I guess I was wrong.
Like even in Return of Cooler, it was still metalish music, and this one is back to the original Dragon Ball Z.
So, some of the episodes have metal in it, but let's go ahead and just go to the movie. Okay?
Yeah, let's stay on the movie. What do you think about the android villains?
The android villains?
I thought 13 was really good, but 14 and 15 really didn't have a whole lot to do.
Yeah, but they look weird.
Yeah, 14 and 15 are weird looking people.
And why is there animal people?
Oh, that's something I've always wondered about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, they raise up on the floor and you see a dog person.
Yeah, that was always something I've been wondering about with Dragon Ball Z.
It's the legendary freaking dog man.
But yeah, Android 14 and 15 are pretty cool, but they really just don't. I mean, other than just fighting, they really ain't. Their deaths are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Especially the one with Trunks and, was it 14?
Yeah. Wait, no, I think that's 14.
Yeah, 15 was the little one.
I have to go to 12.
12. And they come running, like 14 and Trunks come running at each other. Trunks has a sword out, and they slash back to their. 14 turns around and takes off running, and when he gets to Trunks, he flies in half and explodes.
Yeah, he's like, whoa! And then he just slides off of it, and then boom! Holy crap!
What did you think about the look of Super Android 13?
When he turns Super
Android 13.
God, he looks like Broly.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, he looks
like a purple version of Broly, but what's on his shoulders and his chest? What is that?
I thought it was metal. I used to have a Super Android 13 toy, and I never even seen this movie till today. I thought it was Broly.
And then you see Broly.
Yeah, but that's not Broly.
That's not Broly. Who is this? Ugh.
But the final battle was pretty good, but it's pretty much a squash fight by Android 13. He pretty much whoops up on all of them until Goku's able to.
He done what he said he was gonna do.
The best part is we was watching it. And he picks up Vegeta, and he backbreakers him.
He's like,
what did you say, Matt?
And then he broke his back and made him humble.
Iron Sheik.
And then he just started pressing down on it.
Yeah, I mean, like, he whoops them hardcore. I mean, they never have any offense on Super Android 13 at all.
This is like, you're talking about the Yu
Yu Hakusho?
The Yu Hakusho.
It really was. Like, they beat him up hardcore, then finally Goku was able. But it's a weird ending, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Like, he's making the spirit bomb.
Yeah, he's gonna use a spirit bomb. Then comes down to him like, what's going on here? And then
he absorbs the spirit bomb. I
was like,
it's weird.
Why?
I've never seen that before.
He can just absorb it into his body. No, he has to make a spirit bomb and absorb it into his body, I guess.
So it's definitely a good Dragon Ball Z film. But we got to get to what we were laughing at. Not the ending yet, but there's several moments in this movie that are hilarious. We talked about the Master Roshi one, which was awesome. But the one you seem to love the most was when Chi-Chi was yelling at Gohan. And she goes to grab Gohan, and Gohan takes off and like blows her away.
Me and you said death at the same time.
He blows her halfway across the road. It's pretty funny. But nothing compares to the very end of this movie. This is the weirdest thing ever.
The ice cap.
Let's set it up first, though. Then I'll let you get to the main thing.
Well, Goku destroys
Android 13.
And then they're at the hospital.
The hospital, yes.
in the song is in the hospital, but why are they in the hospital now?
I don't know. But they're doing the typical Dragon Ball Z, ha,
And then,
ending,
can I do it?
and it
But you're
fades out.
Piccolo.
It fades out, alright? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, on this little iceberg thing, it's Piccolo and Vegeta
You'll be Piccolo, I'll be
sitting
Vegeta.
back to back, alright?
Like this.
They sitting back to back. And Piccolo goes, "Is it over?"
Go until the fish jumps. Yep, it's over.
Literally,
That's the weirdest moment in Dragon Ball Z history, right there.
literally, Piccolo just goes, "Is it over?" And Vegeta says, "Not until the fish jumps." And as he says it, a fish pops out of the water and goes back in and goes, "It's over." And the movie ends. That's the end of it.
That's the weirdest way to end something.
It really honestly feels like they're like, what would be a really funny way to end this show? And someone's like, I got an idea. Because it feels like it's added in. It doesn't feel like it's even part of the episode. It's so strange. Like, I don't know, but it's really funny. And
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is funny. It's got action. It's amazing.
this is one of the funnest movies of all of them.
I
mean, it's
I
funny.
Can't stop laughing at it.
I know.
I'm programmed to whoop your way.
That's not the only thing he says, too.
Yeah, before this is you scary.
No. He's like, when 14 and 15 are beating up on Goku.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't believe this scarlet little boy's getting his ass whipped by these two. He's getting his ass whipped by the Indians. Why'd they bring out the chief? It's one of the funnest Dragon Ball Z films I can think of. Like, all the ones we watched. This and Cooler's Revenge are tied for my favorite because they're both. I mean, especially this one. This one's a heck of a lot of fun, dude.
I just get so funny at the end. Is it over? Until the fish jumps. Yep, it's over.
Such a weird ending. But, like, it's a fun one, man. Like I said, I'd never seen this one, so this was a new experience for both of us.
But it was awesome when all three, Trunks, Vegeta, and Goku turned Super Saiyan at the same
But
time.
man, it took them nearly. It's just a 42-minute movie. It took them nearly 24 minutes to go Super Saiyan. But it's an action-packed movie, man. Like, it barely has any setup at all. It's like, there's Dr. Gero, there's them shopping, there's the androids.
It's like 3 topics, 3 boxes: shopping, androids, ending. There you go.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, like, it's a fast-paced movie. And I think around 40 to 50 minutes is the perfect time for a Dragon Ball Z film. Like, the hour and so, they always feel a little long, a little drawn out. You're like, okay, you know.
Yeah, the Tree of Might was kind of long. Wasn't
But
it?
I still like Tree of Might a lot. But I guess we should go ahead and wrap this one up.
Yeah, but did we talk about Goku's face when he absorbed that spirit bomb? Oh, his eyes changed and started swirling. I'm like, what's he doing?
Yeah, the ending of this movie is weird because, like, he absorbs the spirit bomb and 13 goes to punch him and his hand disintegrates.
Whoa.
And then Goku punches him once in the stomach and he just, like...
Goes, oh, we got to tell him about he punched in his chest. Oh!
And then...
The ending.
Yeah, 13 explodes.
The fish jumps.
The fish jumps, exactly.
It's
I
over.
was going to start saying at the end of every movie. Like, is the movie over? Yep, the fish jumped. But, yeah, so what do you give Super Android 13?
I'll give it 4.5.
I'm going to give it 4.5, too. It's not perfect, but it is daggum good.
Yeah. I can't wait to see another one. I know when we at the beginning of this whole thing, we said we'll probably not like Dragon Ball Z afterward, but this is actually really good.
Yeah, it's kind of the exact opposite happened. Like, I've got more into Dragon Ball Z doing this.
Me too.
Next up, I'm not sure how this is going to play out, if we're going to, like, skip around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking about, because it's Friday today.
Friday, you know.
Don't do that. I was thinking about the next week doing the Broly trilogy.
The Broly trilogy.
Broly Second Coming, and Bio Broly.
I heard one of them sucks.
We'll wait and find out, won't we?
Okay, we got to hurry and wrap this one up.
Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and check out Super Android 13. It's a good one.
Yeah. If you like Dragon Ball Z.